here we are. Time to enact Retribution with my giant knife. How did I sneak around? Oh, we just used the gate. Oh. I knew that! I wonder what these people will say about me, Show.
Alright, who's first?
Who are you? Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, I'm the new Mr. Tong. What do you think about that? Oh, you can do freaking dim mock with the blade. Nice.
What's the knife?
No! No, let's try that one more time. Oh, you, huh? Oh, you can't really counter with a weapon. Or maybe I just haven't taken the right skill. So I'm just gonna chop these people up. And of course... What the? Can't forget. Even if it isn't an insta-kill move like I hyped earlier, I mean, dim mock is cool. I don't think we can deny that. Like so! Yeah! Yeah! I'm in serious mode now, boys. Got the knife and everything. Oh yeah, and I saved some ladies in the meanwhile. Hooray! That's what we're worrying about now, being good guys. Infiltrate the compound. Ooh, look at what a final stage that is. You've seen that kind of in the background in a few missions earlier. Just driving around the town, like... Maybe someone savvy of you guessed that the final mission would be in that huge thing. I believe it's a restaurant, maybe? Well, anyway, we're about to go there. No surprises there. Oh! That was... good stealth! Where did he drop his gun? I think we could use an assault... Right. I saw the prompt, but... We could have really used the gun in the next scene, guys, but whatever. Okay, so now we're taking another of this, okay. Really could have used the gun here, guys! Oh, this is kind of opposite of good. Oh, balls. I lost it. That's why you kill the one guy with the gun, because you're supposed to take his gun. Oh, what a freaking mood killer. Well, fortunately we spawned right here, so... Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what to say. I just lost track of that rifle that the guy was holding. Tried to kill a guy so I could steal his instead, but we're pretty much done with the Mr. Tong machete. We're just gonna have to... Oh, there's a stealth button here. No, there is. There isn't. So let's just... Oh, what's... gun is right there. You see, it wasn't glowing on the ground previously. It must have... I don't know if it was been a... Well, I'm not gonna say it was a bug, because... You can never underestimate my own incompetence. I say while doing completely crazy John Woo stuff. No, what are you doing? Shit. Ooh, let's... This is more like it, although someone's turned the alarm on. So... Well, how meta way? These places look like stuff with secret stuff in them. We found the one lockbox in the back. Well, no secret stuff in here. Okay then. Take the flashlight off, I really don't need it.
You're done! Wrong side, asshole!
Way has had it up to here. Well, this looks important. For slow motion aiming. Okay. How useful that they introduced this mechanic here at the end of the game. I can't complain. I see you. That was a pretty good drop in, I'd say. What? This guy just peeking up like, everything okay here? Nope. Oh, okay. Ooh! Ooh, he's flanking me, he's flanking me. And the car blew up. Which is actually okay with me. There's still a ton of guys here. I can see you on the tracker. He's pretty much done with the fight. Okay, so I may have no point in that wall. Oh well. Oh great, I lose points for being clumsy. What the? Why are they giving me still cop points at this point in the game? Like, we are so far past anything cop related. Oh no, okay, so maybe not everyone running in from there is a bad guy. Yeah, like those guys. Nope, excuse me, ma'am. Just, I'm here on police business, HKPD. Here, let me dig up my credentials. Which one's that? Oh, that's the bad guy. Let's get that. Look at this hopping run. Boing, 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 boing. Let me get out of here. Get to the restaurant. Yeah, it was a restaurant. That's why there were innocents here. And, well, I heard the head chef ask for more iron in the food here, so here I am. People... Stupid is as stupid does, my friend.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
Anyone who stays will fix my lead.
Kill Ponytail. Ooh, remember that guy? He was the guy with the stupid name. And I don't know what those were, but they were glowing red, so they exploded. Let me just shoot a bit of a distraction with the... Oh, that's bulletproof aquarium. What will they think of next? Anyway, yes, Ponytail was the one dork with the huge biceps in the one which we were chasing around. Really don't mind shooting him. Although, how do you explain this? Him taking that many shots? Well, maybe he was half troll, and now that we got fire damage, I overcame his regeneration.
Kill you.
Surprise!
I did not like that surprise, Mr. Lee.
Time to die, Lee.
Awesome. Hey, remember how in the beginning of the game we had a huge chase scene in the rainstorm on the docks? Well, it's time to catch Lee. And that means a huge chase scene in the rainstorm at the docks. Although we're kind of... There we go. We just had to kind of work up to it. Don't lose your target. I'm gonna hate myself if I screw this next moment up. Speedboat! That's not fair! Didn't I just say that I would hate myself if I screwed that up? I swear I pressed the space. At least they started me right here, but oof! That's more like it. Pull over, asshole!
Yo, fuck, Wayne! You need on the hole!
And we beat the game! Yeah! Well, that was fun, guys. Hope you all enjoyed watching this Let's Play. Now we just need to get back to normal life. I don't know how Wade's gonna explain all this stuff he did to the police department, but yeah, it was a fun ride. I enjoyed the this second time fun's pretty good show. It was really fun. Oh!
You pussy!
I wouldn't say that after... If you knew what I've been through today, Mr. Smiles.
You're done! Piece of fucking shit. Fuck! How does it feel, pig? To know that your boss sold you out? Pendulum fucked your way, Almost as bad as you fucked Jackie.
Oh, now you've done
You
it.
were supposed to die with Winston. Dog Eyes blew that. And that poke guy Tong. Fucking worthless Lun Yang. But that's okay. Because I am gonna enjoy killing you myself.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's right, baby. Okay, final boss time. Big Smile Lee. And any good final boss fight in a Hong Kong movie, it has to be a fist fight. Now,
You want more?
I don't think he's as tough as some enemies in this game, but Wei himself is completely wasted, so the easiest way to do
Is that all
this
you got?
is just to counter him. Ugh, see, we can't even kick the ground. Fortunately, counters work just fine, so look at him.
How'd that feel?
No, no, no. Yeah! Okay, that was the final boss. I guess you could really say Mr. Tong is the real final boss, since that's the only, like, actually tough fight. And now, all the environmental attacks in the game, they saved the best for last. So, Mr. Slee, do you like the movie Fargo?
Fuck you!
Good! Me too! Oh. Alrighty then. Is it too late to walk to my boathouse in Aberdeen? It's right nearby, guys. Whew. Oh, is Raymond gonna be a good guy, Raymond?
Raymond.
Hey, easy there, Way.
He is gonna be a good guy,
This
Raymond.
man is in my custody.
Yes, sir.
You okay?
Yeah. Where's Pendrew?
He's up for promotion. Interpol. He's done with us.
He's dirty, Raymond. He outed me to Big Smile Lee.
Take it from me, Way. Whatever you heard, it won't matter. The only voice they hear is Pendrew's. You did what you came here to do. All right? Let's get you cleaned up.
So the ultimate bad guy gets away. Isn't that a downer ending? Until... So, Wei just gets to keep his swanky, super fancy apartment that he got with illegal triad benefits.
The fuck?
Jiang addressed to Officer Shen, so she also knows that we're a cop, I guess. Could be a bad thing.
Uncle Po? Pendrew? What the hell?
Superintendent Pendrew, I'm surprised to see you. You're the one who chased my boys away?
Poe, you know why I'm here.
I can imagine all sorts of reasons. I'm sure you will tell me.
I'm moving on to greener pastures, but not without taking care of some unfinished business with you and Sonny first.
We had a deal, did we not, Pendrew? I gave you the 3 Tigers. It made your career.
And I let you and Sonny continue operating.
A sacrifice you were willing to make.
At the time. I'm putting Sonny away, and with you gone, I'll finish this once and for all.
You mean the guy voiced by Tom Wilkinson was a bad guy all along?
Only difference
No way!
is I know what I am.
They'll never suspect a thing, especially not from my
Jesus Christ.
voice.
Pendrew. I've got you, you son of a bitch.
remember this happening at the start of the game?
What would you like me to say? Whatever I did, I made Hong Kong a better place. I served the greater good. But you let them get to you. You abandoned your duty, officer, and became one of them. You deserve to be handed over to Big Smile Lee.
Did I? Well, Pendulum, I guess everyone gets what he deserves. Including you. You ready for life in prison?
What?
Because all your old buddies are gonna be waiting for you. I made sure they found out what you did to Uncle Po.
That's a fucking death sentence.
I know.
Oh,
Where you can't.
cold.
I won't last a day in there.
That's the plan.
What a badass. Oh, that feels good. Everyone got their just desserts.
Inspector,
Officer?
I just wanted to say thanks
For what? It's me who should
for
be...
helping me close cases. Do something I could feel good about. Hell, for helping me stay sane.
My pleasure. So, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Job's over, but I don't really have anywhere else to go. Strange to say it after all that's happened, but Hong Kong kind of feels like home.
Yeah. But which Hong Kong, officer?
And what about Wei Shen?
He proved himself to be loyal to me, one way or the other. And isn't that what really matters? Leave him be.
Yes, Anjay. Drive.
Oh, what a great sequel book, too. Too bad it's some weird multiplayer thing, the sequel. Okay, that was really the end of the game. So, everyone, thanks for being here and watching. Really enjoyed this second playthrough. Got a bit slow. I noticed it got a bit slow at the end of the game. The plot involving Sonny and stuff wasn't so great. They could have cut the game a bit, made it a bit shorter. I don't know, maybe have already Uncle Po die during that shootout at the hospital and then move on to the funeral scene. I don't know, maybe a couple... I don't know. Alright, really quick review time. So, my first time I played this game, I thought that it was a bit of a jumble with the gameplay since it lacked a bit of a focus, which happens often in sandbox games. And my big problem was I was looking forward to martial arts, and I thought that the martial arts melee fighting was a bit weak in this game. This time I noticed there was a lot of variety to it, actually. You could get lots of moves, different kinds, and also from different paths, because Triad Track opened up some moves, and I think Cop Score had some moves. I still think, like, I've watched a playthrough of like the Yakuza games. I'm still a bigger fan of that, which really avoids the focus on the gunplay, which this one had, and more focuses on the martial arts. I think I'm a bigger fan of that, to be honest. But I can see why Sleeping Dogs wanted to stay away from being too much like Yakuza, so they added a bit more focus on the gunplay in that sense. And definitely, it feels like a John Woo movie at times, like that slow-mo jump I did at the end, shooting those exploding barrels. Yeah, that is... I can see what they were going for with that. Story-wise... Oh look, there's a guy called Eric Tung who's lead gameplay. Mr. Tung himself, I guess. Story-wise, I do enjoy that plot. It definitely feels like a hard-boiled Hong Kong action thing, with the corrupt cop stuff and all. What I want to say is it would have been cool if there would have been a bit, like, two endings, maybe depending on how much you had focused on your cop stuff or what. But I'm recalling that I think this game came out the same year as Mass Effect 3, with the really annoying, cheap 3 endings thing, so I can see the value of just having a tight story in that sense. That said, some of the story is pretty funny, like how you... The whole mission with the open world gameplay where you mess around with doing crazy criminal stuff and then still like trying to act like you're an honorable cop, it's very silly. And I was playing pretty clean for like a GTA clone game. Like, I played really clean, avoiding unnecessary mayhem. And it still felt really excessive. Even with, especially with the stuff that the game threw me. I can understand the final rampage, but there were moments where Wei was going nuts earlier. It's a bit silly. I'll say the biggest problem I think with this game is the soundtrack. Not the radio, because there's some good choices there, but none of the like score of the game really leaves a mark on me. Again, I hate to compare to Yakuza, but like, you know, you can expect an insane final boss theme in that, with, you know, amazing guitar work and stuff. And this one I can't barely even notice what the music was during the Tong fight or the Big Smile fight or really any of that. I don't like the music in this game, unfortunately. Except, of course, for, again, those songs that were introduced to me, like The Hard Way, which was a rockabilly song, No Brothers song. Well, I've always liked Trivium before, so I was already a fan of Trivium, but the band that we never heard during this game. What would I still like to say? Favorite mission? I still think it's the cake chasing mission. That's really funny, and in hindsight, it's right before one of the biggest wham missions in the game, the shootout at the church, the wedding center. So it's good to have a bit of levity there. Favorite character? I would say it's gonna be a weird one, but I'm gonna say Winston's my favorite good guy in this game, because he kind of he exemplifies what I like about the plot. Is like the whole you sinking into the triads thing. When you first meet Winston, he's intimidating and you don't like him. And the only reason you stick with him is because you meet Dog Eyes a second later and he's an awful person, so you're like, gotta put up with Winston. And then he starts to grow on you through the game. You do a couple of missions and he starts being a cool guy, even though there's a scare where he nearly blows your head off. And you get like this weird camaraderie going on with him, so that when he finally dies, it super sucks. And that worked on me. The first time especially, I had forgotten completely I was a cop in that moment. Like, I was into the shooting the bad guys at that moment. You know, I wanted to pay them back for what happens to Winston and Peggy. You know, they should have had a happy ending, getting married and stuff. And that kind of exemplified what they want to do with this plot about how, like, you start out as a cop and you really worry about being a cop. And then as you get more and more into the triad life, you forget about it. Except I think, again, at the final third of the game, I'm kind of conscious about I'm a cop and I'm super deep in the triad and it feels awkward, but whatever. So yeah, Winston, like, that's why I think Winston's the best protagonist in this game, if you can call him a protagonist. Best antagonist, I don't know, there weren't very good antagonists in this game. I have to give it to Dog Eyes, because he's just so horrible. I guess, because he's... You hate him from the get-go. I wish there would have been some more scenes with Dog Eyes than just the one at the very beginning of the game and then when you chase him down, but there you go. He's still awful character. You really want to destroy him once you get the chance. What else? No, I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore. It's a pretty cool game. I would recommend maybe getting at least digitally this game, and if you enjoy the open world, I mean, we didn't mess around with all those side quests and stuff. There might be some fun ones. There's a really the funniest moment in this game I think we missed. It's weird. It's during the one side quest where you're doing the photographs for the one lady who wants the t-shirts. When you take a picture of the seawall, this guy is supposed to walk up and start posing, and he's super drunk, and he's like, I'm just so photogenic, you gotta take a picture of me. And then the prompt that comes up is beat up the asshole, which is freaking awesome. And I'm super sad that for some reason it didn't trigger in my gameplay, and I think that kind of sucks, because I would have loved laughing at the beat up the asshole and doing my John Matrix impression while throwing him over the cliffside and whatnot, but c'est la vie, I guess. I guess I'm out of things to say for reals this time, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game with me. I hope you guys will stick around for whatever I'm going to play next, still kind of juggling over what that is going to be, and well, yeah. Thank you for being with me for Sleeping Dogs. Hope it was an enjoyable experience. Goodbye, everybody.